Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is FPL Elmo. Today we're going to be going through my Game Week 11 team selection as well as my Game Week 10 team review and some transfer thoughts for Game Week 11. But before we get into that, we are around 15 subscribers away from 650 subscribers. So if you're new around here and enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any content going up on the channel. And not wasting any much time, let's get straight into it. So to go into my game week 10 team review, we managed to score 41 points, which was not ideal. Very poor showing for game week 10. And as a result of that, we took not a massive red arrow, but we took a red arrow from 401,000 to 419,000, which is a which is a massive red arrow. Let's be honest, it's one of the best. Game week we had Flecken in goal with 4 points. Very disappointing, or very, it was a excitement when he hit the 90th minute. He was on 11 points, first clean sheet for Brentford. Then Wilson scored, hit up to 8 points. Then Wilson with another last minute dagger to send Flecken from 11 points to 4 points in the span of 6 minutes. I mean, just lost for words, very speechless in that. But it is what it is. So 4 points for Flecken, Mikolenko, Trent, and Lewis, both disappointing with 2-2-1 respectively. Salah scoring a goal and picking up some bonus points, 9 points. And I did not captain him. I think I wish I would. Some more points in there, but it is what it is. 9 points. And you had Kulusevski got an assist, 5 points, and then Smith Rowe had a good game, but no attacking return, 2 points. Then you had Mboemo, who also had a good game, but no attacking returns, 3 points for him. Then you had Wissa with 2 points, Chris Wood scoring a goal, 7 points, and Haaland blanking for his third fixture in a row or something like that. Missed a very good chance at the end when it was him and the goal, and he hit the post. Don't know how he hit the post, but yeah, 4 points. Then had Fabianski 2 points, who played again over Ariola. So that's something to look out for. Then you had Rogers, who scored 9 points, but he left the pitch injured. I'm not so sure if he played in the Champions League fixture. That's something I'll look over, but I think he did, or was on the bench, something like that. Then had Gabriel, 2 points. Arsenal have just lost their clean sheet aura and their corner aura as well. They haven't scored a corner in a very long time, and in this time they're conceding corners instead of scoring corners. So yeah, when he had Greaves, another bad 4 million purchase because he's injured for I think for a very long time. So that was the team for game week 10. Uh, Not looking good for game 10, but hopefully game 11 we can be able to improve on that. And yeah, so now let's look at what game 11 has in store for us. So for game week 11, I'm planning to do one transfer as I prepare to bring in superstar or essential, not essential, Marquis signing in the midfield region. I just think the defense, you don't need to have expensive players like Trent and Gabriel this season, because some people like Trent, they haven't kept a clean sheet in a very long time, and he's not even getting assists or attacking returns. And at 7 million, I think that is too expensive to have someone who is not getting any attacking returns and not keeping clean sheets. When you can just go to someone like Ait Nouri, who's not keeping clean sheets, but at least Ait Nouri is getting assists, and he doesn't get an assist. You don't feel aggrieved because of the price tag of 4.7 million. So that's something I'm thinking of doing, is moving away from the expensive defenders and just going for the cheap defenders, where you can just hope for a clean sheet, and not a clean sheet, there's some form of attacking return. If you watched Ait Nouri in their last game against Crystal Palace, he was always attacking, booming forward. You could feel like he's going to get an assist. But yeah, I think it's better to just go for the cheap defenders. That's why I'm thinking of going from Trent to Ait Nouri. And this obviously will enable me to bring in the likes of Son or Palmer in for game week 12, and that's what I'm planning to do, to bring in an expensive midfielder in midfield. So this is a transfer I'm thinking of doing. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. So with this transfer in mind, let's look at my game week 11 team selection. So this is how we're going to be lining up for game week 11. We're going to be having Flecken in goal against Bournemouth. Still, Brentford haven't kept a clean sheet, but at least Flecken is getting those save points. So yeah, but at least it's better than getting nothing. I think he's still outperformed Raya since I used the wild card, which is very, very surprising. And people are now starting to move away from Raya anyway. So at least I saved myself a transfer there. So for a clean sheet against Bournemouth, Bournemouth have been flying. They've just beat Arsenal and Man City. So it's going to be a tough game to keep a clean sheet, but you never know what happens in the Premier League. Then you have Mikolenko against West Ham. Dear me, West Ham have been so poor and they still haven't sacked their manager. And I know Everton conceded to, was it Southampton, and they lost. So yeah, that's something to look out for. But I hope that uh, Everton can be able to perform, especially Mikolenko to be able to get an assist or something like that. Then you have Rico Lewis, who was benched in week 10 after Pep promised us that he was not he cannot bench Rico Lewis. Then he goes ahead and benches him. I think he's going to start in this game week 11 since he already has his had his rest in game week 10, and Robert is going to be able to perform against Bournemouth. I mean, against Brighton, sorry. Then we have Aït finishing off the defense against Southampton. Just the same as game week 10, please. To able to get an attacking return, you get a goal, maybe keep a clean sheet against Southampton. So that's the defense. Looks pretty solid. Now let's look at what the midfield has for us. So this is what the midfield has for us. We're going to be having Kulusevski in there against Ipswich. Ipswich conceded a lot of chances, and the Spurs have just put 4 goals past Aston Villa, who are very good defensively. And so imagine them against Ipswich. I hope that Kulusevski is going to be able to perform and maybe get more apart from an assist. Maybe a sneaky, cheeky goal would be very much appreciated. Then we have Salah against Aston Villa. He looked very, very good against Bayer Leverkusen, where he got 2 assists, I think. He looked very, very good. And they're going to be playing Aston Villa, who has just conceded 4 goals um, to Spurs, and they just lost in the Champions League to Club Brugge as well. So going to be low in confidence. So I hope that and Liverpool are going to be high in confidence, and at Anfield as well. Just hope that Salah is going to be able to perform. Then we have Smith Rowe against Crystal Palace, just a better performance from the game week 10, just a better performance. Then we have Mbuemo finishing off the midfield, just a better performance as well from game week 10. We know he's capable, but as I've mentioned, 1 month very high on confidence right now after back-to-back wins against the strong opponents. So yeah, so it's going to be a difficult fixture, but I hope that Mbuemo is going to be able to perform. So that's the midfield. Now let's look at the attacking line. So this is what the forward line is going to be looking like. Going to be having Wissa in there, the same as Mbuemo, just a better performance. Then we have Chris Wood against a tricky Newcastle side who looked very good defensively against Arsenal. But Chris Wood is going to be out for revenge against his former employers. We all remember what Chris Wood did a while back. He scored a hat trick against Newcastle. So a replica of that will be very much appreciated. Then we have Haaland against Brighton, just a better performance. Please start scoring in the Premier League. He missed a penalty in the Champions League. So yeah, it's going to be low on confidence, but it's Haaland. I hope he's going to be able to perform against Brighton, who leak a lot of goals as well. Then on the bench we have Fabianski against Everton. Fabianski is in contention to start or over Flecken, but West Ham just conceded 3 goals to Nottingham Forest. So yeah, then you have Rodgers against Liverpool. He went off injured in game week 10, so I don't know. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if he played in the Champions League. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, he's going to be on the bench against Liverpool. Then you have Gabriel also going to be on the bench. You see another expensive defender just chilling on the bench. So I'm sure Chelsea are going to perform against Arsenal. Then you have Greaves on the bench who's injured, unfortunately. So that's the team for Game Week 11. Looks pretty solid. Yeah, let me know down in the comments how your teams are looking like and especially who you're going to be captain in. And yeah, with that, if you managed to reach this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And with that, I'll see you all guys later. Bye bye.